How's it going? My name is Chris, and welcome back to the F1 25 2026 DLC My Team mode for today's Japanese Grand Prix. In the last episode, we went to the Chinese Grand Prix for our very first sprint race weekend of the season, and it is safe to say that it was a pretty chaotic one, just off the sprint alone, which started off dry, then the rain hit, and safe to say that we were the first ones to come in, and I thought, in all honesty, even though we were the first ones to come in, that it wouldn't be, too drastic, I guess you could say, because not a lap later, pretty much everybody else came in and stuff like that, but a few stayed out, and in turn, Isack Hadjar, in the final, or in like the tight hairpin, spun out because of him being on dries 2 laps after we put on our intermediates, and he checked up everybody from, I think it was 4th down to 8th or 9th, wherever we were, like whoever was ahead of us. And yeah, we passed all of them, and we ended up passing the 2 other cars that were on pit road that were putting on intermediates as well. And because of that checkup, or because of all those cars being stopped and whatnot, a lot of positions changed. We took the lead as Joshua Durksen, and by the end of it, an Audi and Nico Hulkenberg and the Cadillac and Sergio Perez were actually within point scoring potential, and by the end of it they did score points as we took Joshua Durksen's first sprint win of the 2026 DLC, which I find hilarious because we spent so long trying to get him a win in the 2025 version that we got him his first win essentially in his first race here on the 26 DLC, well, actually his first sprint race weekend here on the 2026 DLC. So that started off really, really well for Josh, and it just got better in the main race as we didn't qualify well. We made our way through the field, slowly picking off drivers, savoring our tires, came into pit, and we were just passing cars because the hard tires, for whatever reason, they're pretty good. And we were getting used to where to savor the battery, where to use the battery, what were the best places to use it and stuff like that, which I found out that mainly the big straight and then the main straight past the start finish line are like the 2 areas I'd say that you mainly have to use it in China. And we were just passing cars, and by the end of it, we secured Joshua Durksen a P4 finish in China, on top of the win that he got in the sprint. So yeah, a lot happened. So PepsiCo Racing Incorporated already is looking pretty strong in the hands of Joshua Durksen, and currently Joshua Durksen is the highest he's ever been in the driver standings, which, speaking of which, let's go ahead and talk about that. So Oscar Piastri, coming out of China, is now the points leader by 1 singular point over the China race winner Lando Norris in P2. And then you have George Russell, who won last time out, or won the previous race before China in Australia. He fell down to 3rd. Kimi Antonelli is in P4. Lewis Hamilton's in P5. Joshua Durksen is P6. That is the highest he has been in both the F1 25 and 26 My Team modes. So this is the highest he'll be. And I'm pretty sure Max Verstappen and Charles Leclerc and even Isack Hadjar are going to pass him. So we'll see if that actually comes to fruition, or comes to fruition. But yeah, so far P6 for Joshua Durksen, can't complain about that. But then we also have Max Verstappen P7, Charles Leclerc in P8, Isack Hadjar in P9, and Carlos Sainz in P10. Then Solov is down in 11th, Sergio Perez in 12th, Nico Hulkenberg at 13th, Pierre Gasly 14th, Alexander Albon 15th, Fernando Alonso 16th, Liam Lawson 17th, Franco Colapinto in 18th, Esteban Ocon 19th, and Oliver Behrman in 20th. You got Valtteri Bottas 21st, Lance Stroll 22nd, Gabriel Bortoleto 23rd, and Arvid Lindblad, who actually completed the China race after DNFing in the first race of the season and in the sprint. He actually completed the race, so that's good for him. Like, really, really good. He didn't have anything bad happen to him, so he got to complete a race this season. No points, but he completed a race. And then over on the constructor side of things, McLaren are the points leader by 26 ahead of Mercedes in P2. Then Ferrari in P3, 30 back. Red Bull at distant 4th. Ourselves in P5, only 2 points down from Red Bull. We were ahead of them coming out of the sprint race, and they are back ahead of us coming out of the main race. So I had a feeling that was going to happen, but hey, a P5 is still a P5. Williams is in 6th, Cadillac is 7th, Audi in 8th, Alpine 9th, Aston Martin in 10th, the V-Carb team in 11th, and Haas in 12th. The entirety of the F125 My Team mode, V-Carb did not score a single point. Now they have, courtesy of Liam Lawson. So Liam Lawson is the first one to score points. And there was also a hefty amount of people that scored their first points coming out of China. And those drivers are Isack Hadjar, Sergio Perez, Nico Hulkenberg, Pierre Gasly, Fernando Alonso, and Liam Lawson. So Liam scored his first point in the sprint race. Fernando scored his first point in the sprint main race. Gasly scored his first points in the main race. Both Hulkenberg and Perez scored their first points in the sprint race. Hadjar scored his first points this season in the main race. And Joshua Durksen, well, we all know how that turned out for him because we won the China sprint and we finished P4 with him in the main race. So hopes are high for Joshua Durksen, but also this is like the best version of Joshua Durksen that we have because he is technically the defending 2025. Actually, I don't think he won the 2025 Drivers' Championship in F2. I could be wrong. I think Iceman says something about it. But, yeah, he's higher rated. He's got a better rating. It's just mainly because he had a better F2 season, and so they implemented that into this, and so he's just better. And I like it. I like it a lot. So that's a good thing. But also, not really much going on. We still have stuff being developed. The front wing turning vane should come in. The intercooler positioning might come in, I think, before Japan. The MGUK bearings will definitely come in before Japan, and I think the gearbox improved materials will as well. We do have, I think, a development going on for chassis. Yep, the engine cover should come in. And then the powertrain, the air filter is being developed right now. And nothing going on for durability thus far. The facility improvement side of things is the development expansion for chassis will be coming in 5 days. The pit crew training should also come in, and the sponsor negotiation team, I think, will come in either during the Japanese Grand Prix weekend or after the Japanese Grand Prix weekend. We'll see. We'll see. But other than that, though, we have everything all laid out. We have a bunch of stuff coming in, so let's go ahead and advance through time.
Hey, boss.
We have a personnel department event, so let's go check out what this is. University talk opportunity. Local universities invited us to speak about what it's like to work in the world of F1. Well, this could be a fantastic opportunity to inspire future talent and boost our profile. We'll take time away from development should we accept the invitation. So we lose 250 resource points if we accept. We don't lose anything if we decline. I mean, we can gain it back quite fast. Let's accept. Let's go ahead and do that. Let's go to the university and talk about it. Why not? So we lose a little bit, but it's okay. The front wing turn vanes research did come in, so that's good. So if we head here, boom. So now the front wing gurney flaps are available, which we unfortunately can't get, but we can't get the floor edge winglets. So let's do that. That'll come in right before, or right after Japan, I should say. Then we'll head down to development, and we will put on the front wing turning vanes, which will come in right before Bahrain, at least the first one. So that'll be good, and I like that a lot. So we gotta wait. Oh wait, we have two. Oh, we can develop both of them. Yes, I forgot about that. I forgot we have the development expansion for fucking Aero. I didn't even pay attention to that. Let's go. Well, hell yeah. All right, we got two good things already happened. Let's see if the engine cover comes in. More activities being done. The development for the engine cover came in, so that is good. Let's go ahead and assign the upgrade. We're gonna put it on Solov's car because we are gonna race as him today. So Solov has the chassis upgrade. Go back to development, go to chassis. That upgrade came in. The engine cover, let's do another one, which will come in the day before Bahrain, it says. So do that one. That engine cover we put on Durksen's car. We'll back out a little bit more. Go ahead and continue on. The MGUK bearings came in. The upgrade or whatever came in as well. And there's a corporate facility thing, which she said there's a sponsor in Savant or Savant. I think it's Savant. But we have secured a new secondary sponsor, so we're going to find a way to put them on the car before we go to Japan today, which is going to be good. But also, if we head to here, we have the engineering upgrade that came in, the development expansion. So there we go. I think if I hit here, we got that the personnel upgrade? No, we did not. Okay. So we got money. So let's go on. So we did the chassis expansion for developments. So let's do a development expansion for powertrain. So I want to do these ones just so we can at least get 2 upgrades like continuously on the car. That's what I mainly want. Which, speaking of which, we now have the MGUK bearings, which we could do. We have to wait on the air filters to come in, unfortunately, which sucks, but it's okay. So we'll continue on, get some weekly resources and running costs. So we got some money, we got some other stuff, complete more activities. The pit crew training came in, which is good.
We've got multiple
and
parts out
now,
of research. Don't forget to develop
we can head here
We've got performance
and personnel.
on the table that
Pit
we
crew
could
training,
be getting into the car.
level 1. Hell yeah. So let's get another personnel facility improvements. So let's go on ahead and do upgrade intranet. Increase morale in all engineering departments each time you complete a facility improvement. Ooh, that actually doesn't sound that bad. You're a psychologist. Your hours focus less impacted by negative. Ooh, God. It's going to be interesting. I think I might just do, yeah, upgraded intranet. We'll just do that one just because why not? And yeah, so that is pretty much it. We have everything that we need. And now it's time for the Suzuka Grand Prix, which I'm actually going to do something with the tire allocation. So the tires for here are harder, which I didn't even fucking realize it. I am going to do something interesting and make the tire compound a hell of a lot more softer. And we're going to see how that plays out. Because this is going to be a good idea or a fucking bad idea. I'm not 100% sure. I just feel like wanting to do it because I think it's going to be interesting just seeing like how fast we can go around Suzuka. We're going to find out though. So we'll go here. And yeah, so we played as Joshua Durksen last time. Had a boatload of success with him. So now, Nicholas Solov's time. So I'm going to play as Nicholas Solov. And I'm going to go on ahead, jump to the race weekend, do practice into qualifying. And I'll meet all of you guys in the race.
Welcome along to the legendary Suzuka. This classic racetrack boasts a long history dating right back to 1962 when it was first opened. Will more history be written here today at the Japanese Grand Prix? A lap of this historic racetrack covers 3.6 miles. It's the only time during the season that we race on a figure-of-8 circuit. And the drivers can expect some intense G-forces through the 18 corners on offer here as they experience some of the highest average apex speeds on the Formula One calendar. Keep an eye out for overtakes into the final chicane. It's time to take a look at our starting grid for today's race. George Russell will begin today's event in pole position, and Andrea Kimi Antonelli completes the front row. Considering the rest of the grid, we have Leclerc, Piastri, Lando Norris, and Hamilton, Verstappen, Hadjar, Albon, and Carlos Sainz, Gasly, Lindblad, Franco Colapinto, and Behrman, Ocon, Perez, Gabriel Bortoleto, and Liam Lawson, Hulkenberg, Alonso, Stroll, Bottas, Solov, and Joshua Durksen completes the grid. It's almost time for the lights to go out, so let's head down to the track where preparations are underway.
Alright, rolling off P23 for today's race here in Japan. Qualifying definitely did not go as planned. I was a little bit disappointed with how qualifying ended up being. And yeah, I just have to say the engine clipping is really bad going into 130Rs. So what's funny is like I didn't experience it a whole lot in China, and for some reason here in Japan I'm experiencing it a hell of a lot more. Like I was experiencing it in practice too, so it's like it's not just me, like it's here a lot. So unfortunately that's happening, but yeah, so qualifying, I felt like I was doing all right. I kind of went into corners a little bit deep, was losing some time, and went into 130R, and just, you turn in, and you lose like 30 to 40 miles per hour when you turn in. You don't keep your speed up. You don't get the opportunity to, you know, carry it through the corner. You just fucking lose it. Even if you have overtake on, like, I could probably show it in this race. Like, even with overtake on, you still lose, like, that's exact same amount. Maybe you lose, like, maybe, I don't know, 35, 30 miles per hour. So, that was really annoying. And in turn, even though we used a bit of overtake on the main straight to try to get some time back, we only were able to really go up one spot to P23. So, Yeah, the engine clipping down that down that straight is going to be interesting. Down this main straight, funnily enough, it's not even that bad, but for some reason, before going into 130R, I'd say it's probably the worst. So keep an eye out on that. But hey, look at the race strategy for today. So they want me to go with the alternate strategy, but I think what I'm going to go on ahead and do is I'm going to go with my own kind of alternate strategy. So we're going to pick this one. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a set of mediums on for the first stint. We're going to go, I want to say 10 laps with them. Then we're going to go 8 laps on a set of softs. And actually, I could put on another set of softs if I wanted to. But we're going to do 10, 8, and 9. So we're going to do a 2-stopper today, which isn't too bad. But it would pretty much technically be the same strategy that we had before, just we start on the mediums, we go like 2 laps later, then we pit for the softs, and then we pit for the mediums. And if I'm not mistaken, because of how all this is really going to play out, I think everybody's either going to try to do my exact same strategy, or they're going to go medium, medium, hard, or there's going to be some drivers that go soft, medium, medium. Maybe some will be going hard, medium, medium. I have no idea. We're just going to find out for today. And it'll be very, very interesting, especially with the tire allocation for this week. I'm not going to put much fuel in it because with the engine clipping and losing the amount of speed that we do going into that corner of 130R, I think we'll have enough fuel by the end of the race. So it shouldn't be that big of a deal or anything like that. So, yeah. But other than that, though, it's racing time. So this one should be interesting. Hopefully it goes well. Hopefully it goes better than expected. I really want it to go better than expected. And we're just going to see what we can do and push hard off the start. Have people burn up their softs, and we're just going to fucking go for it. That's all we're really going to do. So let's go on ahead and jump into this race and let us see what we can do. Let's go. You know, the funny part about this track, before the S's section here, worst part for me in the older generation of cars and even the generation beforehand with like with the hybrid cars and stuff like that, with these cars, S's section leading all the way up to here, like sector 1 and 2, best sections for me. It's just towards the end of sector 3 is where it's really, really fucking bad for some reason. So it is all because of 130R. That's like the best way to put it. And also, I had a feeling that some guys would be starting on the hards, which Bottas and Stroll are starting on the hards, and Alonso is starting on the softs. Meanwhile, me and Durksen are both starting on mediums. So this is going to be interesting. I think I just saw the Audi up there, Bortoletto, starting on some softs as well. So there's some different tire strategies up and down the running orders. So that's actually really, really interesting, safe to say. But hey, at least me and Durksen are together. Hopefully we don't see each other back here too often, but wouldn't hold a candle to it. But yeah, we're just gonna try to kick ass, get our way through the field, and try to get a good finish out of it. I think it's possible. I think it is. Holy mother of God, what a series of corners. I also saw someone's front wing fucking fly off their car in that hairpin. My fucking god. Okay, Alonso's just bump drafting me, apparently. Oh, Perez, holy. Yeah, we just lost so much speed through there, and it's not even like it's just me. The AI are also going through it, my gosh. What in the hell are we doing?
Okay, so overtake mode active. We'll get some extra power from the hybrid system now. Use boost on the next long straight to get past.
So yeah, now we got the overtake mode available. And some guys that you might be able to pass if I don't hit the grass. Oh shit. And if I don't go wide. There we go. Yeah, so definitely some different strategies going throughout the field. Seen some guys on softs, hards, and mediums with like medium runners with us, and oh my god, others that are on hards and others that are on softs. Ooh, peek out here, Jesus! I found the grass.
Okay, so that's boost mode.
Holy shit.
If you need it.
I'm surprised I made that fucking work on Ocon. Did not think that would work as well as it did. Oh, the closing speed. Almost ran right into the back of Franco. Holy shit.
Great maneuver. You made it look so easy.
Oh, look at Bortoletto. Jesus Christ. What a fucking... The closing speed's insane. Holy fuck. Oh, there's a yellow behind.
Green flag.
Don't tell me that's Arvid Lindblad again. Come on now. Nope, it's Liam Lawson. Okay, I was about to say, there's no way they do that to Arvid Lindblad again. He's on a good string of races. Let him keep it going. Let him keep the momentum going. Don't halt it. Let him keep going. Well, first DNF already. We're 2 laps in on lap 3. Yeah, just the amount that we do, the amount of speed. It's just fucking crazy. Lost overtake though, unfortunately, which sucks. So did Ocon behind though, so I guess I get there's a little bit of a red herring. And Behrman too, he actually lost it to Gasly. Maybe if I turn into the corner, that'll help, you know. Yeah, it didn't take us long, but we've caught the back of Behrman a little bit, but just ahead of Behrman and even Gasly, there's just a giant fucking train led by one of the Ferraris, which I'm guessing is Leclerc. Holy shit, Behrman. That was a huge slide. We're gonna pass him here, but he's definitely gonna get the overtake mode, and well, we're fucked for this main straight, I'd say, because, well, he's got it. He's gonna have overtake, and that's gonna give him a lot more extra power. Try to somewhat pull away from him on this straight. Somewhat.
Tyre condition still looking good.
Somehow we're gonna hold it over him. I'm not too sure how the fuck I managed to do that, but thought I was definitely a sitting duck there, but I just dumped all my battery on that main straight. But yeah, now we managed to keep P13 over Behrman, so I'll take it. I think these guys are struggling a little bit on their tires. Even Gasly, I think. Behrman would slid quite a bit on his mediums. Soft tires, I think, really aren't the way to go. At the front, it's Mercedes, McLaren, Mercedes, McLaren. So we got that going on. Okay, so Lindblad is up there. Okay, that's good. I was really hoping they didn't do our boy dirty. Bet you got overtake because we were close enough to Gasly to get it. Or not? Wait, what?
Great work. You're catching the car ahead by around 5/10 a lap. Okay, so tyre wear rates are lower than we expected. Stay out a little longer if you can.
I'm super confused on a couple of things. This first one, not so much. They want me to...
Copy.
I think it's just better to do the two-stopper. I'm sorry. To be honest, I could go longer on the medium still. And then I could probably do double softs. Ooh, that actually doesn't sound like a bad idea. I might put on lap 13 still, but I might do soft softs towards the end. I think I have another set of softs. Since I got knocked out in Q1, pretty sure I have a set. But yeah, I'm super confused with that main straight because I was within a second of Gasly, so I should have gotten overtake. And he didn't pull away from me until we passed the start-finish line. So I feel like I should have still gotten overtake, but I didn't. That's fucking weird. Like, genuinely, that's fucking weird that it just gave it to me and then just took it away from me. Yeah. Yeah, we definitely pulled away from Behrman right there. Yeah, there's no goddamn way I'm losing overtake here now. I'm like within a second. Yeah, there we go. That was so weird the last lap. Like, I was within a second and it just took it away from me as if I just wasn't near him at all. Which I find annoying, but whatever. Gave me false hope and then every other fucking thing. Yeah, some soft tire runners pitted already because saw an Aston Martin, which I'm guessing is Alonso, and one of the Audis, which I'm guessing is Bortoletto, that pitted because they were coming out of the final chicane. So yeah, soft tires can only really last 7 laps, but in this case for us, we could probably do it now that I think about it. Might turn out a lot more better. Damn, Gasly. Gasly had the same shit Behrman had. Just got loose coming out of the corner. And he's harvesting. And that is one hell of a fucking pass. My fucking lord. Jesus Christ. The closing rate with overtake is fucking crazy.
Okay, we're approaching the pit window. You're going to be on softs.
We are going to go longer, I will say. Because our tire management is really fucking good. Which is saying a lot. Because our tire management in F125... Oh my god, Lindblad, he is struggling. He is struggling big time. He was really slow coming out of that corner. It's gonna give him all the room in the fucking world for him. Do I make the dive here or... Nah. I didn't want to do it to him, but I had to. Sorry, Lindblad.
Good job. Nice overtake.
Had to do the little switcheroo on him. P11, holy shit. I'll take it. We're doing pretty damn well. See what our tires are doing. They're actually really good. This race compared to last time out and Oh, what is my fucking game doing? It keeps fucking being framing. It just went down to like 30 frames. Okay, Albon came in. Okay, a lot of soft runners, yeah, because Lindblad came in, Verstappen's in, Russell, Piastri.
1.6 seconds.
Yeah, okay, so quite a bit of the soft runners came in. So if I can stretch my tires a few more laps, we should be fine. We are catching SAINZ at a rapid. We're catching a lot of these guys at a rapid pace. Like, holy shit. Apparently, I'm doing some really fucking good tire management. I mean, the race strategy and even the personalized showed it too. You guys don't see the practice or whatever, but in the race strategy, my tire management was actually better than what it thought the tire wear that I would have. Like, my tire wear after the race strategy was far more better, which is shocking. Also just kind of like reacting to the guys ahead, and whenever they slow down more, I'm just like, okay, I'll slow down more too. I don't want to get closer to them and ram into the back of them. But also it allows me to savor my ERS or battery, so I'm able to, you know, keep up in a way. Oh my god, SAINZ almost just lost it going into the pits. Well, SAINZ, Hadjar, Leclerc, Antonelli, and Norris came in. So Hamilton stayed out, so we stay out. Gasly stays out too. I'm gonna go 3 more laps. Like, if my team thinks I could stretch this farther, I'm going to stretch it as far as I fucking can, because I'm still pulling time on Gasly and Colapinto behind. Like, I'm not losing time at all.
Joshua's in the pits. Joshua is in the pits.
Let's go, Josh is in. I like him when Josh is in the pits. Just curious what tire he's going on from the mediums, because he started on the same compound as I did. Hopefully he's going on to a compound that's either the medium, or he's maybe doing the same thing as me, which is doing a medium soft. Which I don't know if he is doing that, but if he is, that'd be insane. You don't need to. I'm going 3 more laps. Hamilton's in. Like, I had a feeling. I had a feeling he'd come in. Gasly came in. Ooh, okay. So the hards can go as long as the mediums. So that is true. Interesting. Hamilton goes to a soft. Oh, shit.
39.5 seconds.
I think Hamilton's doing the same strategy that I'm doing, I think. Except mine's gotta be like a double soft. Okay. Gonna stay out here and see what kind of lap times I could put down, because my gosh. Okay, Colapinto just came in. Can we just put down a new fast lap of a 132.9? I'm gonna go 1 more lap and then I'll pit. Maybe not actually. Car got a little tight right there. I might come in this time. The double softs still might be able to work. The only saving grace I'd say is if the guys that I'm fighting are battling, which maybe they will, but I'm not too sure.
Now, please box this lap.
Alright, coming in this time. Gotta remember that we are like the first fucking... Yeah, we're the first pit stop. Good. Damn it, I fucked it up a little bit.
Okay,
Wow.
off we go, back into the race.
So yeah, with this game, they actually inverted it like it is in real life. So hey, I'll take it. So yeah, Hamilton and Leclerc are on softs. Verstappen is on hard. SAINZ is on mediums. Albon on mediums. Hadjar is also on mediums.
Okay, stay clear of the white line on the exit. We'll receive a penalty for dangerous driving if you cross onto the track.
We actually got out ahead of Lindblad. Wow. And we're still pretty close to the guys ahead too, so I'll take it. Shit. Alright. I'm just curious how my tire management's gonna be with the softs. There's gonna be a shit ton of grip on this. There's gonna be a shit ton of grip on this track. Let me tell you what.
True position. We're on the same strategy. They've pitted as well as us, so warm up your tyres and make the most of this stint.
Oh yeah, these tires have got some life behind it. Let me tell you. Well, now my main question is. I do have another set of softs. Ooh. I do have another set. Hell yeah. This is going to be an amazing run to the finish. Holy. Still going to savor my tires, though. I'm going to try to get them to go maybe a lap longer than what they should go. But we're going to see. We're going to find out. We're going to find the fuck out, trust me. I actually pulled away from Lindblad. My god. Catching these guys. The catching Hadjar and... Oh, Albon went off the track! What the hell? I haven't seen an AI mistake in ages. What? That was cool as shit. He fought Hadjar so hard, he fucking went off track. Ooh. Hello, Albon. How we doing? Ooh. Let me just... squeeze on by. Just use a little bit of boost, you know. And we're in the points now. We're in P10. Holy.
Nice move. Keep going.
That was a nice little overtake. Now we got Hadjar up next, which I think Hadjar's got the overtake mode. I think Albon burnt up his stuff, I think, battling Hadjar. These guys, I think, at some point are pitting, too, so that's... They're going to make their second stop at some point. I know I stretched my tires a shit ton more.
Boost mode if you need it. Boost mode if you need it.
Maybe I should have went for it on Hadjar. Nah, it's okay. It's alright. It allows me to savor my battery. Well,
now keep it up.
But what I was gonna say before that happened was I was gonna savor my battery so I can get Hadjar on the main straight with the overtake mode, because I'll have full battery and I'll be able to pass him. And well, apparently I was on the throttle too much, even though I didn't feel like it. God, these guys are. I don't know if it's just me, but they're really slow at like the exit of the S's. Rather the end of the S's. It's insane. Thank God though, we still have quite a bit of like sector 2 that's like still good for me. The urge to dive bomb Hadjar there was there. I'll tell you that right now. It was there. We'll just get him around the outside. There we go. Nice little pass. And we're gonna go see if we can go probably run down SAINZ. I'm curious if anybody that's on the hards from a medium is trying to do a one-stopper, because a part of me thinks Max is trying to do that exact thing. Okay, I got rid of my... It's so weird. It gets rid of my overtake even though I'm still within a second of SAINZ. It's weird. I'll figure it out the more I play, but it's a little bit ridiculous how I'm within a second of him and it just like doesn't give it to me even though I feel like it should. Then maybe get SAINZ again through here, just like I did with Hadjar. Oof, a little bit of grass. Tiny little bit of grass, my gosh. But I got him through there, so that's good. That is good. I'm gonna run out of battery though. Ooh, that's not good. Now that part is a no-no. Big old fucking fat no-no. At least we had the position. Norris came in. I think SAINZ might re-overtake me because I have no battery left.
Tires at the rate we expected to. I want you to stay out a little longer. Extend, extend.
All right, SAINZ, just fucking push me off then. Why don't you? Fucking dickwad. Yeah, lap 20. I'm going to lap 20, but I'm also gonna push SAINZ. I'm pushing SAINZ off. He pushed me off. I'm gonna push him off too. Yeah, I don't know when SAINZ is pitting, but I feel like he's gonna pit sometime soon. I'm almost giving it away, but I feel like he's gonna pit sometime soon. Especially with him using all of his battery on this main straight. Yeah, it's definitely something that he would do right before he's got to pit. Oh, he didn't pit. Verstappen pitted before SAINZ did. That is insane. Leclerc came in, Piastri came in, Russell came in.
ERS is low.
Damn.
Consider changing mode on your MFD.
And that's another pass on SAINZ. Two could play that fucking game. He tries that shit again. I will not hesitate to do it again on him. I do not care.
Okay, gap to the car in front. 9.0
Nope.
seconds.
I'll just block him too. That works. But Hamilton and Antonelli came in. SAINZ and Hadjar come in too. So we got that. So now, we're just gonna see how good of a lap we could possibly put down. And just how far we might be able to pull away, essentially. Definitely want to be able to get a little bit of a gap going, because I want to be in a comfortable position for when I put on the other softs that we got. So right now, these softs aren't too bad, so I'll take it. Definitely going on to the other set will be a lot more preferred, not gonna lie. I think our main person that we might be able to, that we probably would be around, would be SAINZ, but at the same time, I get the feeling we might be near Verstappen too, so keep that in mind when it gets down to it.
In this lap,
so yeah, we will definitely pit this lap. I'm not going to push it any further. I will pit this time.
0 seconds.
And we'll be alright, I think. Okay, Josh came in, so that was actually probably a good thing that we didn't come in this time, like I was saying the previous time around this section right here. You might have to come in that lap, so thankfully we didn't have to. I'll take it. Alright, coming in this time. For our final stop of the day. Okay, there we go. Perfect. That one was better, I will say.
Okay, there seems to have been a problem attaching the right front wheel.
I don't know how we failed that, but we did.
Finish the race strong.
Okay, so it was Colapinto that was ahead of Leclerc. Okay. Yeah, there's Verstappen. So Verstappen went on another set of hards. So that's interesting. SAINZ is on hards. He's way far back.
pit strategy complete. See these tires through to the
Even
end
with that pit crew mishap, we actually are ahead of SAINZ by a hell of a lot more than I initially had thought. So now we're just going to use these tires to the best of our advantage, even though we just dipped a wheel on the grass. And my main goal is to maybe go see if we can go run down the Ferrari of Leclerc and the Red Bull of Max. So we'll see how well we can do that. It might be possible before the end of the race, I will say. We have been catching them, like, little by little before, so don't think this would be any bit different this time around, I'd have to say. Now that I don't have SAINZ to, you know, pull some stupid bullshit like he did when he forced me wide in turn 1, I'll be able to use my battery in the places I should be able to use them and will be able to use them in. And I'll just run my race, and we might get to Verstappen before this is all said and done.
We're starting to catch the car in front, but we need to look after
132.6. My fucking god. That is insane. Of a lap time that we put down. My god. Oh, Valtteri's out. Damn. I didn't even know there was another guy about to DNF out of this race. Well, rip to Valtteri. We'll see him in the next race in Bahrain. I'm just trying to savor my battery, which I've been trying to do this entire lap. Kind of worked, it kind of hasn't. It's weird. She's up here. I mean, I guess he's away from the racing surface enough. I guess. See, the thing is, like, I could see Max off from the distance, but it's like, with my battery not being where I want it to be for the past few laps, it's just like I can't get anywhere near him. And it sucks too, because I feel like I can get near him and pass him, but or at least get up to him, you know. Which is not this time. Not this time. I keep going wide through that corner as of late. I can't really do much. Can't really, like, I like back out of it a hell of a lot sooner, and it doesn't even matter. I still end up doing the same shit, you know? Not really much I can do. Well, let's go ahead and do a quick one lap around Suzuka with Chris.
4.2 seconds.
And that was a quick one lap around Suzuka with Chris. And, well, we're going to be on for the entire last lap, too. So, last lap here is Suzuka. Started gaining a little bit of time on Max during that lap. Problem is, though, is just don't got... I don't know, the battery, it just drains way too much. So I can't really do much about it. Even if I don't use ERS for an entire lap and whatnot, it's just like, can't really do much, you know? Have to like stick with whatever I got going. But all in all, though, this will be a really successful race when we finish it. I'll tell you that. This will be one successful ass race. From 23rd to 8th. And once again, can't get through that section or that corner for whatever reason. Maybe I've just been entering way too fucking low. I'm not 100% sure. But Lando Norris goes back to back, winning last time out in China and winning here today at Suzuka. And we couldn't really, unfortunately, we couldn't catch Max, but I will gladly come home and take a fucking P8. I'll take it. Another P8 for Solov. Close to being in double digits in points. When we get to Jeddah, I feel like we're going to be able to do it. But yeah, P8, not bad. Like I said, from 23rd to 8th, not bad at all. Driver of the day? Fuck yeah. Earned that bitch, and
here he comes.
I don't know. I was going to say something else, and I just forgot.
Lando Norris, as he takes the checkered flag and wins.
And that's 2 wins in a row now, of course, Crofty. And it marks the fact that it's not a fluke. So, you know, their head's in the right space. What more can we see going forwards?
It's what every driver imagines when they start out on their long road towards Formula One. And for our lucky 3 today, here's the podium waiting for them. He raises the trophy over his head. Lando Norris, head and shoulders above the rest today.
all right, another race down, and another race where my fucking hands are screaming in agony because they are in so much fucking pain. Around Suzuka, I think this happened last year too, and my hands were just fucking hurting a shit ton coming out of Suzuka. Hey, just shows you a tentacle it is, and I'm on a wheel, so I'm on a wheel with maxed out force feedback. So that, yeah, my hands and fingers, they're feeling it. I can tell you that right now. But other than my hands feeling numb after that, Lando Norris goes back to back. He will definitely be the points leader coming out of today. So yet another McLaren 1-2. So congratulations to Lando on the win, and congratulations to Oscar on the P2. So good job to both of them. And congrats to Lewis Hamilton on the P3. Did not see that one coming. Considering the fact that I thought Charles was going to be the better of the two Ferraris, but no, today was Lewis. Then you got Kimi Antonelli in P4, George Russell P5. There's Charles Leclerc in 6th. Max Verstappen is 7th. Nicholas Solov, who we played as today, P8 from P23 on the grid. Driver of the day. Had a fast car, probably could have caught Max, made a little bit of mistakes. Just didn't have it at the end. Carlos Sainz, who forced us off the track, which I will slap him across the face for whenever I get the chance to. He gets P9, and Isack Hadjar gets a P10. So he's now scored 11 more points than he did the entirety of the first season of F1 25. Just want to put that in perspective. You got Alexander Albon P11. Arvid Lindblad with his best finish of the season thus far was P12. Pierre Gasly in 13th. Franco Colapinto in 14th. Behrman 15th. Ocon 16th. Bortoletto in 17th. Perez 18th. Alonso in 19th. Joshua Durksen in P20. Hulkenberg 21st. Stroll 22nd. Bottas 23rd. And Liam Lawson in 24th. These two DNFing. And for some reason, Hulkenberg and Stroll made 3 stops. Oh, wait a minute. The first lap, because I saw some carbon fiber, aka from wing end plate, fly off one of the cars. So I'm guessing Stroll and Hulkenberg had to pit after lap 1 to repair that shit. And well, they fell down to 21st, 22nd. God dang. That sucks for both of them. Let me tell you what. And now the point standing is going to be a lot more different. So Lando Norris, like I had a feeling, is the points leader by now 6 ahead of his teammate Oscar Piastri in P2, 19 ahead of Lewis Hamilton in P3, 21 ahead of George Russell in P4, 22 ahead of Kimi Antonelli in P5, and you got Charles Leclerc in P6, Max Verstappen P7, Joshua Durksen P8, Isack Hadjar P9, and Carlos Sainz in 11th. Carlos Sainz in 10th, excuse me. Nicholas Solov is in 11th. I don't know why I read Sainz in 11th and Solov 10th for some reason, but that's not at all what it's like or what it is, so I had to correct myself. But Solov is in 11th, close to getting into the double digits on points. I get the feeling we'll be able to pass Sainz at some point this season, so that'll be nice. Then Sergio Perez in 12th, Hulkenberg 13th, Albon 14th, holy shit. Gasly 15th, Fernando Alonso 16th, and Liam Lawson 17th. And so far, it is still Franco Colapinto, Arvid Lindblad, Esteban Ocon, Oliver Behrman, Gabriel Bortoleto, Valtteri Bottas, and Lance Stroll without a single point scored. 7 drivers still have yet to score a point. There's 21 races left in the season and a bunch of sprints too, so they got time. They got plenty of time. And then over on the constructor side of things, McLaren is the points leader by 37 ahead of Mercedes in P2, 50 ahead of Ferrari in P3, and then a distant gap to Red Bull with 81, and a distant gap to us with 86, which we're only 5 points behind Red Bull, which is insane to say. And you got Williams at 6th, Cadillac 7th, Audi 8th, Alpine 9th, Aston Martin 10th, V-Carbon 11th, and the Haas team in 12th. So hopefully at some point we'll see Alpine actually start getting consistent points with Pierre Gasly, because that's happening in real life. It should happen in the game too. So I don't know what's going on with that, but let's get that ball rolling where they're actually, you know, consistent. Let's do that, because so far Gasly's only scored 2 points and Franco has scored none. So EA, get on that. I'm thinking that they're actually going to do it, but I don't think they're going to for like a minute. But yeah, not that bad of a day. Wish we could have had a lot more to go after Verstappen if A, we didn't have to deal with Sainz's stupidity, and B, if our team didn't mess up the stop. If our team didn't mess up the stop, we probably would have been close to Verstappen, and that would have given me a lot more confidence to get to him. So yeah, but Sainz's shenanigans in turn 1 definitely didn't help, so I'll keep that in mind. I'll keep that in mind for me and Sainz. I'll just have to force him off the track some other time, because that was very, very fucking dirty that he, you know, did that shit. So I got his number. He's got a receipt coming. He just doesn't know when. He doesn't know where. He just knows it's coming. That's all that matters. Oh, of course, the development for the air filter failed. That sucks. So before we do anything like that, let's go ahead and take a look at messages. So points on the board. So there we go. Got that all good to go. We're not all good to go, but we got it all good. Development, got to head on over to powertrain. Yeah, air filters. Yeah, this air filter unfortunately failed, but it'll still be able to come in before Bahrain, so I'll take it. Just kind of wish I didn't have to redo the air filter, because that means that this one won't come in before Bahrain, which I was hoping for. And we have our gearbox improved materials, so we'll get that on the car too, which will be our first durability upgrade that we're going to have. So that's actually really, really nice that we got that stuff. So MGUK bearings, that's good that they came in. So let's, and then okay, yeah, so that also came in. Yeah, we have quite enough resource points. Let's do fuel technology, because we can do the research on that. It's pretty cheap. Then we'll head to durability. Well, actually, yeah, there's unknown upgrades, because we need to get the facility improvements. So we also got to focus on that at some point. But next thing we're gonna get is the turbo material improvement. So there we go. Start that. Can't do anything for chassis, I don't think. Oh, I have insufficient amount of resource points. So I'm pretty sure that means I could do another one of those. I mean, I could do another one of these too. Maybe. I don't know. I couldn't begin to tell you. I'm just like guessing if I can, but I don't know if I actually really can. But yeah, Mercedes is just pulling away right now. Yeah, Alpine's the 5th best team, and they're not scoring points on a consistent basis. Like, what the fuck are we talking about? This doesn't make any goddamn sense, dude. Yeah, the facility improvement that'll come in for the development expansion, that'll allow us to then... What department needs the unknown faster? So I think Aero can wait. I think chassis for the time being can wait. So power is going to have to be like the go-to. Power and durability, I think, are going to have to be the first 2 that we focus on any form of like facility improvement. So that's what we're going to have to deal with first and foremost. Well, let's do this engineering facility department event. So the university is talking well. The institution appreciates your time and effort and engage with the students. The owner experience goes up. I'll take it. I will gladly fucking take it. And I have a training point. Oh shit! What? That's finally I got the first fucking thing. So increase weekly resource points income by 10%. So engineering focus. We'll go on ahead and do that. So there we go. We're gonna head to the activities as well. So we can put this down, and then we're gonna do. We're gonna go on a little recruitment drive. So let's do a recruitment drive for engineering, and I can't really do anything else, unfortunately. So engineering is gonna need the most people, and then we're gonna do. Ooh, should I do any of these? I don't know if I really want to do the powertrain blitz. I'll do it for chassis, the chassis development blitz, and I'll do powertrain development blitz just because. Ugh. And then we'll do driver wellness, driver performance review just to help our drivers out, sponsor discovery, fan outreach. I should have probably done technology expo. And merchandise push. We'll do a short one. 5,000 hours received per day. That actually, I think, gets back some of the money that we lost. So yeah, it's over the course of 4 days. So that's what, 20,000. So that pays for the fan outreach. And I think that's it. Yeah, it pays for the fan outreach and then like the sponsor discovery. So yeah. But we don't have enough resource point, or not a resource point, but we don't have the fan rating currently to put any more sponsors on the car anyways, so yeah. But it's okay. But the good news is the next race is Bahrain. So Bahrain's been notoriously good to us in the past. F1 25 was a little bit but I think this time around will be better. I think we'll have a better time this time around. And I think really, I'm curious how this shit's gonna work in Bahrain. I don't think Bahrain will be too bad though. Bahrain should be pretty fine, or should be pretty good for the car. But I could be wrong, so we're gonna find the fuck out when we go there. But that's good to do for me today, ladies and gentlemen. Hope you all enjoyed the video. If you guys did, leave a like, subscribe, hit the notification bell for some more. There's gonna be some more. There's gonna be some F1 25 for this week. And then there's going to be 2 weeks where it's just going to be nothing but NASCAR iRacing. So hopefully your sub boxes are ready for the play-by-play and in-car versions. Because there's going to be a couple mid-race or a couple midweek races, I think, which I'm going to try to shoot for. And then we're going to go right back to this. And then at some point, NASCAR 25 is going to come back. We'll bring back NASCAR 7 at some point, too. I really just got to get NASCAR 25 all said and done before NASCAR 26 comes out, so might be combining a couple races, let's say that much, on NASCAR 25. Let's just say that much. But yeah, other than that though, thank you all so much for watching. Thank you all so much for coming out. I will see you all in the next race at Bahrain for F1 25. So hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you all later. Have a good day, everyone. Love you all so very much, and goodbye.